Hey guys, it's me Falak and I welcome you to this happy, stress-free bookish platform. Recently I completed reading a book by Macleod, the Social Skills Guidebook. Now the cover reads, manage shyness, improve your conversations and make friends without giving up who you are. Now before starting off with my video, I want to talk about something, and that is I read this book as an ebook and I picked it up very accidentally, and when I picked it up I thought to give it a read at least the introduction part so that I can have the idea what the book is all about. And after reading that 5 to 6 engaging introduction part, it was like I want to complete this book no matter what. I want to complete this book. I want to know all about what is written in this book. So after that 5 to 6 pages of engaging introduction, the book is divided into 3 sections. The first section is about tackling the main mental barrier to socializing. Now not only socializing, we start anything, we have a mental barrier as our main barrier. So the author started up with that, tackling with that, and in that part author has talked about an overview of shyness, social anxiety, insecurity and discouragement. Now we generally have look at these portions for our non-fulfillment of being a social, but there are many issues. Believe me, as you will read the book, you will get taking the thing which you are taking for granted or not actually knowing will come out to be your problem of not being social, your issue of not being completely social. So, and the second thing author talks about is important mindset for working towards these issues. And the second section basically covers about developing your conversation skills. Now any skill, is it a social skill or no matter how much you read about it, unless you practice it, it won't be acquired. So in this case, in social skills, you must have the communication skills as your priority. Get a good hands on the social skills. So in this section, author talks about some general strategies for making conversations. Now at what point you should make conversations, what are the conversations, how to start up a conversation, how to take over the conversation in the middle, and how to actually handle the silence in a conversation. The author talks about everything, each and every aspect of conversations. And then it talks about, in this session he talks about core skills, what will improve your conversation. Now there are 3 core skills according to the author, that is empathy, listening and understanding non-verbal communication. Now these all 3 are very important and has been elaborated in a very good manner in this book. And the third section basically covers forming and growing friendship. Now once you have read all about the social skills and you have tackled all your mental barriers, now you have that communication skill as well, but you are not complete as a social skill. You are not having a complete social skills as far as you are not having or growing your friendship or your friend circle actually. So in this section, author has talked about how details of the basic strategies of meeting people, making friends in different situations, how to meet a group of people and introduce yourself and everything about that. So I think this book is a very complete package of developing a social skills, and this book is very good. And now after the summary part, let's move on. Now the very first thing I want to talk about the language. Now the language is pretty simple, but you will have to pick the dictionary up so that you can get the actual meaning of the words and what the author is actually trying to express. The book is having quite a pretty language, so anyone can read, even a beginner as well as a pro reader will love this book. And the second thing is theme. So this book is totally, as you have seen, this book is totally dependent on developing social skills in people, and I think this is important, and the theme is very perfect at this moment. And the second thing is combating many smaller as well as big issues such as shyness, insecurity and depression as well. So all the this is a theme. Now the third point is about recommendation. I would be recommending this book to all my viewers, either they are beginners as well as pro readers, or either they are a social person or not. You should be reading this book, because believe me, if you feel like you are very good at socializing, if you feel you are packed up with the social skills, get this book and read this book. You will feel some way or the other you are lacking in the social skills. There are many things that we do not count as a part of socializing, but they are there, and you will learn, you will get to know in this book. And let's quickly talk about merits and demerits of this book. So I don't see any kind of demerit in this book. Yeah, this is pretty lengthy, around 378 pages. It contains around 378 pages, which I don't think is worth for social skills, but that's okay. That's pretty fine. When I read the whole book, that I felt like, okay, this worth giving that much pages. So yeah, then merits. Now this book can definitely tell you whether you are a social person or not. And the language I have already talked about. And then this book has a very special touch of, so this book contains a very Q&A parts in all its sections. Now once the author has talked details about all the things, how to overcome it and how to just what is the problem and how to overcome it, the author take you to the another level where you'll get to know many things. You will get to know the actual problems people talk about and their alternatives. So this book is quite good in that manner, and in every session you will have this question and answer part. And the second thing is, and the next thing is elaborated situations. Now there are real hand elaborated situations are given in this book that I feel is much more relatable to every person out there. And the next thing is, according to me, many of us should have thought that socializing is not a thing to be learned or practiced. It's just a thing that we have by birth. But this book will help you in learning, understanding and actually practicing all those things. And the next thing is, we all have thought that a person is either introvert and extrovert, nothing else than that. But this books actually let you know the degree of anti-socialness that you have in yourself. Now there is much more than an introvert and extrovert. You can lie 50%, you can be 50% social, you can have 20% of antisocial things in yourself, you can have 30% of antisocial things in yourself. So this is the thing. Now the three sections are there, I have already talked about them. Now this book also deals with how to talk with like-minded, how to use your social skills with like-minded people and as well as unlike-minded people. So yeah, I think this book is pretty good, and I want every viewers of mine to take this book and give it a read once. For once, give it a read. You will love this book. Now this is it for my video, but before ending up, before summing up everything, I would like to tell you one update, that I won't be posting 2 videos a week anymore, because I want my viewers, those are watching me and those are actually following me, I want them to actually pick up the book and read it. Actually grab the book which I am reviewing and recommending, and grab them and read them and get to know what is actually in that book and am I right or wrong. So for that you will need time. You are a beginner or pro readers, that do not matter, you need time for that. Also I want that I should be giving some deeper contents. Now I want to review book in a different manner. I want to go in a little deep, so that my viewers who are not actually reading the book can get the outline of the book, and they can also get interested in book, or whenever in future they wanted to read a book, they will actually have the idea of which book to pick up and what they want from a book. Will they get that topic in this book? So in all the books that which book I'm recommending. So for that I won't be posting 2 videos. I'll be posting 1 video a week, so that you can get an elaborated review of everything. Now that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll meet in next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay happy.